Hello, my name's Luke Snowden. I'm the founder of Seniors Rock Limited. Today, I'd like to pitch to the crowdfunder Voom campaign in association with Sir Richard Branson. My message is important, but it's also very exciting, and that is my value proposition. It's known that 1 in 4 people in the UK, male and female, from about 65, may contract some form of mental decline, Alzheimer's and dementia. So my message is, as I say, very exciting because it really doesn't have to be that way. You see, with Seniors Rock, we offer neuro tools and techniques to slow and even prevent the onset. It's a rather exciting prospect, don't you think? So I've been studying now, alongside my job, neuropsychology with a Dr. Nelson Lima for about 3.5 years. My job has been in the care sector, for about 10 years now, working with men and women from about 25 to about 65. As I have a flair and natural interest in the neuroscience world, it became clear to me that I wanted to take it on as my personal responsibility to make sure that I could work in a personalised way, having been doing that for a number of years now. But I wanted to notch it up and aspire to specialising in something. So I've been training as a neuro trainer with Dr. Nelson Lima, studying neuropsychology in anti-aging and slowing and prevention of dementia. So with that in mind, I also thought about the NHS being in quite a lot of pressure and the expectation obviously on the NHS, including some private organisations. Taking that into account, it just occurred to me that if I started an organisation that was authentic and specialising in something that's not really been focused on recently in the UK, things are more sort of focused on dementia itself as opposed to preventing it from happening in the first place. So with Seniors Rock, we offer mental fitness, mental training workshop programs which incorporate consultancy with the client, making it personalised to them, mental fitness programs, and then the coaching on the end of that to measure in a quantifiable way with the client where they were, where they're currently at, and where they're wanting to go to. So I find that very, very exciting because of what it represents. There's a word that you may or may not be familiar with, which I'd like to also share with you, and the word is a neuroscience word, which is neuroplasticity. Now, neuroplasticity is essentially how our brain is malleable, flexible, and highly dynamic to change if we actualise ourselves to change. This can be done in various ways, which I'll share with you later on. So what I'd like to really leave you with is knowing the stress and pressure that the NHS is under, and knowing that services are stretched, and obviously being aware that the government are very keen on new organisations specialising in, I would imagine, particularly the care sector. There are very few organisations, therefore it's a very niche market that I'm tapping into. So I'm really here to let you know that my message is very exciting, as I say. As a neuro trainer, I can help you to promote higher cognition, which I'll share with you in more detail a little bit later on. Obviously I look forward to working with you on that. So we have a number of movements around. We have the here in the UK. They're also very, very receptive in places like Brazil. We do have an institute, Dr. Nelson and myself, within universities where we conduct with scientists and science research medical evidence on the neuroplasticity with reference to anti-aging and slowing and prevention of dementia. So I'd really like to just leave you with the message that things aren't always as they appear, and everything is perception. I like to keep things into perspective, and I'd also like to share with you that I will be running focus groups and of course workshops being the main focus, but I need to run the focus groups with you to learn from you how you'd like the actual workshops to be delivered, because I'm looking at it from a very sort of bespoke, customised way, personalised way. I feel very strongly about that. So really, Seniors Rock is about representing people's later life mental health. As we know, it's a big problem. It's a highly topical subject, one of which I'm very interested in because I find people fascinating. Anyway, so I really look forward to hearing from you. I hope you've enjoyed this brief video. I've kept it short purposefully. There's much more to come. I will be blogging and doing more videos at a later time. In the meantime, I'll be maintaining and updating and promoting, obviously, Seniors Rock on the Crowdfunder profile, so do look out for me. So really, I think the last point of my message is giving people back to themselves through a greater understanding of how it's important to preserve our mental agility. So I'll leave that message with you anyway, and I look forward to obviously receiving any messages both online, email, tweeting, etc. Very excited indeed. So thank you very much indeed for listening to this video, and I look forward to hearing from you and working with you very soon. Thank you.